Resuming public hearings on Bill 11, Senator Sean Gumatao says the issue is more straightforward than some are making it out to be.
Because instead of spending more taxpayer money, Bill 11 seeks to return an estimated $80 to $85 million to taxpayers so that they can decide how to best spend what was their money to begin with.
Gumatao argues small and mid-sized businesses could use the savings to raise wages, hire more employees, and reinvest.
It prioritizes entrepreneurship by supporting the very people who have sacrificed so much by believing and investing in Guam.
President of Century 21 Realty, Christopher Felix, says the burden has shifted unfairly onto business owners who are already cutting back just to stay open.
When I can't survive, I got to cut. I got to cancel some of my trips. I got to cut back on my salaries. I got to freeze my salaries. I've got to do things to keep things going in my company. I haven't heard anything from the government about, gee, if we go to 4, we're going to have to we're going to have to freeze our salaries, no hiring, things like that. I mean, I haven't heard anything coming out of that nature. And it just doesn't seem right that the government just is saying, well, we need it from the business. We need that 1%. We got to have it.
Monty McDowell, Government Affairs Chair for the Guam Association of Realtors, says it's time the government honors its word and its people.
It was a difficult but necessary decision at the time, made under the premise that it would sunset once fiscal stability returned. And yet, years have passed. The temporary increase became a permanent burden.
Stephen Guerrero, director of the Office of Finance and Budget, breaking down the numbers, saying a 1% cut from the fiscal year 2026 general fund would mean a $72 million loss, bringing the fund from $906 million to $834 million.
If it does go into effect, the challenge now is where do we identify $72 million in the government of Guam? The only thing I can see at this point, it would be very difficult to implement that this time in the fiscal year simply because we're already into the fiscal year 9 months.
The hearing continues, and so does the debate over how to balance tax relief with government responsibility. Nevaeh Anderson, KUAM News.